210. Hello, students from the Translation Criticism class, first period of 2021. I will present today here some example of first projects for this class that were done in the last year, and this example may inspire you for your first project this year. Okay, let's share the screen here. I guess here, for example, I'm taking a student here, class, it's easier to see, Criticism 2023, and I will take one of their project one. For example, here you see in there that we were faster. Here in one project today we will have 2 books and 2 Spanish-English books, and in this case here 2 English-Spanish books, but that's the project 2. So in Spanish, her Spanish book 1, that's the format kind of. She took, she shows a book not too famous in Ana Maria Machado. It's interesting, but it's a book that is not too famous, but that won a prize. That's nice. When we take a book very famous, like for example, 100 años de soledad, 100 years of solitude, we can use them, but then we take paragraphs not from the first or the last page of the book, from intermediary chapters. So first she presents briefly the book. What does it mean to be a teenager? Why is it a painful and exciting stage in which the young person questions themselves about the world and their place in it? Maybe after, well, a long time ago, after I was a teenager, I still have some lingering questions of my teenage years. And so, then she presents what's important here is that the first present your book, then she presents the sample. First paragraph of the book, last paragraph. You see, it's very short. Cuando vi por primera vez a Bruno, supe que era el hombre más hermoso que había visto en mi vida. When I saw Bruno for the first time, I knew that he was the most beautiful man I had ever seen. Here, 8 lines, it's fine. Final paragraph. No sé si voy a permanecer con Bruno, si un día nos separemos, si mis sueños y los de Daniel seguirán encontrándose, si aparecerán nuevas personas en mi vida y qué lugar ocuparán. Pero hay un espacio que yo misma ocupé en ella, eso sí, no me lo quita nadie, ahora ya lo sé. I don't know if I will stay with Bruno, if one day we will separate, if my dreams and Daniel's will continue to meet, if new people will appear in my life, and what place they will take. But there is a place that I myself occupied in her, that no one takes it away from me. Now I know. Okay, then the translation procedure part. Here, identify at least 2 or 3 procedures for each paragraph. So she identified 2 for the first and 2 for the closing. Transposition here, cuando vi por primera vez a Bruno, when I saw Bruno for the first time. So it's a word order change, so it's a transposition, yes. And omission here, el hombre más hermoso que había visto en mi vida, the most handsome man I had ever seen. So here it's an omission because en mi vida doesn't appear in English. It's in fact, you could say omission and implicitation, but when you say I have never seen him, that means I have never seen him in my life. So it's in fact it's omission and implicitation. Closing paragraph, literal. No sé si lo voy a permanecer con Bruno, si un día nos separemos. I don't know if I will stay with Bruno, if one day we will separate. Okay, it's literal. But there is also a modulation because si un día nos separamos o nos separan. She doesn't say separaremos, separemos. So there is a modulation because of the shift in the grammatical tense. Transposition, si aparecerán nuevas personas en mi vida, if new people will appear in my life. Again, aparecerán nuevas personas, new people will appear, that's a transposition. Okay, so I have here how many minutes? Okay, we can see another, her second module first, Spanish book number 2. Okay. Mi princesa favorita, James Lohan. Okay, again, here a presentation, a short presentation of the book with the genre, publication date, of course, language Spanish. That part could be a little bit more developed, but it's nice. First paragraph, closing paragraph, and translation procedure. 2 procedure for the first paragraph, 2 procedure for the second paragraph. But here, in fact, here she lose 1 point maybe because she repeats the same procedure. I give the full grade when you have when you multiply the types of procedure in your as examples. But it's a beautiful presentation and very clear. So I will close here this video. For this first video, we can watch another. Before we close, we can watch another one from our list. Okay. One here, for example, Luri. She took this one, project 1 and 2. Okay, here we have, again, I take the Spanish one. If we take the Las Mentiras Encantadas, Chang Marie. Same, presentation of the book, and she took a picture of the presentation of the book. So she didn't develop it much here, but we have it, it's presented. Primer párrafo, first paragraph. El último tallista que fue visto por aquellos rincones del mundo pequeño. The last person that tell unbelievable and unrealistic stories seen by those corners of the small world. Okay, there is a lot. Último párrafo, concluding paragraphs. Characteristics of the book and translation procedure. 1, transposition. 2, borrowing. 3, modulation. 4, adaptation. Thematic and style. So you see there is a different some difference with the first one, but it's the same content. Okay, I hope that these examples will inspire you to find, you can continue exploring, of course, and we will have the first project next week, in our case. So, so I stop this recording. Where do I stop this recording?